Welcome back to the Gulag podcast. This is going to be a crazy episode because so we record every Monday, right? Today, and the day I'm recording is Monday. It's currently 10:58 p.m. I told everyone at like 7, no, before 7 that I wouldn't be able to do it until like 10 p.m. And so they all knew that. And Tell had a good reason. Tell, he's doing a performance, a play. It's Play On by, I don't know who it's by, but it's called Play On. It's like a play within a play, and everything goes wrong. And it's hilarious, and he's like the funniest character. He plays, also don't know the guy's name, the old guy, Henry, but I don't know I don't know the character that Henry plays, but one of the characters Tell plays is Henry, who also then plays another character. Regardless, Tell's in that play. Good excuse. He isn't in it. Dusty's sick. Another great excuse. That's both totally fair game there. I don't know where Steven is. He said something. I don't know what he said exactly. And then Matthew just disappeared. Of course, he hasn't been in a few episodes, but he just isn't online right now. Oh yeah, no, Steven didn't say what he would be doing. And then Breck also just said that he wouldn't do it. And then I think Alex had work or has work or whatever. So I'm alone as the only one who consistently does podcasts. And it's odd to have a one-man podcast, so I don't know. I know it's been done before. So here I am, making jokes no one will laugh at, or I don't know, it'll be weird because I'm talking to an audience of 20 people, and I don't know, it's disconnected to speak. I mean, people do it all the time on YouTube. You see it everywhere. And radio stations, which I guess are technically podcasts now. People just talk towards a mic, staring at a monitor. And that's just like their job. That's just normal. It's just so strange to do it by myself. Hearing my voice echo in my head and against my walls. So yeah, this episode might be a bonus episode. Not like you won't be able to listen to it, because I'm just gonna put it on Spotify and YouTube. But I don't know if it'll be part of season 2 because there's no one here. But I could be wrong, so you'll see whenever you see the thumbnail and see what it says. If it says bonus episode, then you would have known it's a bonus by now. And if it says season 2, you won't think anything is up until right now when I say this. So we have a list of things we usually want to talk about in each podcast episode, but I only had one suggestion for a topic. Everyone else put theirs on. And as much as I would love to look up frequency illusion and the Bader-Meinhof phenomenon, I'm going to save that because I think Dusty wanted to talk about those. But I guess look out for next week, potentially, next episode with Dusty, with the frequency illusion and the Bader-Meinhof phenomenon. This sounds pretty interesting. And someone suggested we talk about Dune, which I think is not a bad idea. But I won't do it by myself. I haven't seen the movie. I think it was Tell, maybe. Could be wrong about that. But I think it's apparently really good. So yeah, also I hope there's not a lot of awkward silences where I'm just not speaking. I'll try to just fill it all in with words. And this will probably be a short episode. And of course you'll know just by looking at it. Hopefully it'll be posted pretty soon after I record it, but that'll all be found out. You'll know before I know. Right? No, that's not how it works. And then I was going to say something, and I forgot what I was going to say. But I feel like that'll just happen fairly often. Oh, we might just record another episode this week as well and post that as our season 2 episode 7. Depending on whether or not we do that, will be. I guess if we do that, this will be a bonus. If we don't, this won't be a bonus. That'll probably be the criteria. So yeah, I don't know. I guess we can move into shout out time, or I could move in. I mean, I don't have to ask permission. I can just do it myself. Shout out to. I don't know how to shout out because usually people tell me who is watching. I know my mom's on episode 4. Let's go, Mom. It's a bit sad to cheer about your mom watching your YouTube channel, but she was. Well, I think episode 3 we talked about her, and that's when we bleeped her name out, which was. Well, it's because Dusty said our last name. So yeah, that's why I have my mom watching the podcast on my brain. But funny story is our last name has been said before many times. Well, not many times, but it's been said a few times. So this is from me to you that that the last name has been said multiple times. You just got to look out for it. Well, not look out for it. You won't know what it is. It's fairly common as a word. Like, I don't know. You don't have to have a close knowledge or like bond with my family to be able to look out for it. So yeah, it's some earlier episodes in season 2. We have said my last name. So that's kind of funny. Let's see. What is up? I guess we'll just. I don't remember the names. I remember Caleb watches. We'll say shout out to Caleb. Shout out to Shelby. That was her name. Shout out to Lydia Boss. Shout out to Gymnastics Gaming. Jim. Shout out to me. I think I listen to the podcast more than anyone else. Because I mean, I need something. I kind of wish I wasn't posting this stuff so late because I posted the last episode on Sunday. Because I've had really busy weeks lately, so I haven't been able to post like any episodes. So I posted last episode Sunday. Yeah, no, Sunday was yesterday. I posted it Friday. I can look this up super easily. I don't know why I'm acting confused. Let's see. But yeah, I need something to listen to while I'm in the car driving because I'm an old person and I want to listen to talk radio 2 days ago. So Saturday, I guess, I posted it and it was posted on Spotify a bit late. That can't be right. Maybe it was late. I don't know. It says 2 days ago on YouTube, so I'm going to take its word for it. I was posted it 2 days ago, according to Monday the 15th. Yeah, the podcast is great, and I love listening to it because it gives me something to listen to that I actually enjoy. I probably only enjoy it because I'm in it. I mean, it's not like I care for a certain type of podcast. They're all relatively the same. In fact, there's really no reason for you to listen to ours, seeing as how you can probably find so many others that are better and more well formatted and have more than one person in an episode. But I don't know. I'm glad we have the audience we do. Hate to devolve to whatever it is, groveling for an audience, but you know, it's nice. It's definitely a fun hobby. I posted a TikTok on our channel, or not channel, on our Gulag TikTok account. So feel free to check that out if you'd like. It should. Wait, I posted one. I'm gonna post another one. I think I could probably just post it right now, but I'll wait to post that. The one I have posted now is just part of our FNAF video. I'm gonna post one that's like a part of or parts of our Phasmophobia video. Which, if you're watching us on YouTube, do not go to our TikTok, please. We don't want you there. We want you here. Stay off of TikTok. I disrespect that app. Or I just don't respect it. But I'm proud of myself because I didn't delete TikTok. I can, but I don't want to because it just makes it easier posting videos on there. But what I did was just switched from my account to the Gulag account, the as the main account on the TikTok, and then I have an Android, so you can like hide, or maybe you can do it on iPhone. I haven't had an iPhone in about a year, and even whenever I had my old one, it wouldn't update anymore. I'll talk about that in a minute. But with the Android, I can just hide the app to where I have to search for it to find it, which is nice. Which means I don't get on TikTok and just start scrolling, which is cool because I'm not missing anything because TikTok is kind of ass. It's very ass, really. So yeah, I'm no longer addicted to TikTok. Let's go. Some good has come out of the podcast. Episode 3 or whenever I said. I think it was episode 3 because I was just skimming through that episode earlier today. I'm done with TikTok, full into YouTube and Netflix now because I'm watching Breaking Bad still, and it's amazing. I'll get back to that in a second because iPhone talk time, baby. Um, so my iPhone. This is why I have an Android, by the way. Multiple reasons. One, I'm not trying to do the whole Android is better than iPhone argument. iPhone has many reasons why it's better. They're the same phone. Honestly, if you care, you're stupid. But that is what someone who has an Android would say because it's objectively just like a worse phone. But I think I like the screens because they're bigger. Like all their phones are coming out with bigger screens. They don't have the home button anymore. I mean, that's the same thing with iPhone, but I think the Android screens are even like a little bit bigger than an iPhone screen. But the one I have is like just really slow. It's the Galaxy A51, so it has like a bad processor. Not a bad, but it's just like it only costs $260, so it looks about the same as an iPhone 11 at first glance, but it runs like an iPhone. Actually, I'm sure all iPhones run pretty well. It's just slow. I can't open the camera in less than like 5 seconds, which isn't good when it comes to a phone. Sometimes I can't even close the camera because of how slow my phone is. So that is a boring little phone talk there. What else? Oh, also, Steven told me not to do the solo episode. And not to like stick it to Steven. I'm not trying to offend you, Steven, but I'm doing the solo episode because I kind of wanted to. I kind of want to do a podcast. I would say I'm procrastinating, but I don't know what else I could be doing right now, except for like making myself a lunch for tomorrow or washing my face, which I can just do later. And this thing, I mean, it's not going to be long. I already said that. I'll just riff a little bit, talk to myself, clear my throat, say keep my mom awake because I'm non-stop talking. You know me. Let's see. I guess I didn't really finish the Android talk, but no one really cares. I don't think anyone really wants to hear that. But it doesn't really matter what people want to hear because I'm here by myself. It's Christmas time, kind of. November 15th when I'm recording this. Already Christmas music is starting to play, which I have mixed feelings about that. Like, it's good. But the radio stations that play Christmas music, I guess they can't afford the actual stuff, which I thought would be public domain since it's like a lot of the songs are really old. But they'll play like Christmas songs that are covers, and the originals are really good. And it's nice because you only listen to the originals, during the one season of Christmas season. Non-stop, of course you listen to them, but I listen to a bunch of other songs non-stop. I don't know, music doesn't get old unless you hear it. Well, music does get old. I don't know where I was going with that. But since Christmas music, you only hear the same like 40 songs over and over again during the months of November and December, it just doesn't seem to get old, at least not at my age. But these channels have the audacity. Excuse me. These channels have the audacity to play Christmas music, and the only songs that aren't covers are the Kelly Clarkson Christmas song, which is really good, and Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You, which is even like best Christmas song, honestly, unironically in my opinion, is that Mariah Carey song. No, second best, excuse me. Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC is the best Christmas song ever. But yeah, the only two songs they won't play a cover of are the Kelly Clarkson song and the Mariah Carey song. The rest are all covers and they're all bad. I hate Santa Baby. That song sucks. The cover is even worse because the original has a little bit of light just because it's the original. And that's what, everyone grew up with. But then in recent years, stations on the radio just don't play that. Um, so there's my Christmas music rant. Also, I don't know. I feel like, see, everyone says Christmas comes too early, like the decorations and all that. Like, yeah, it does. It day after Halloween, which is November 1st, Christmas is boom out there on shelves. You start hearing the music and stuff. Um, and people have been complaining since the dawn of time. And really, that just seems like people have been complaining since like 2010 about Christmas decorations and Christmas vibe coming too early. But we don't have much time to celebrate it. If we wait until after Thanksgiving, we have 30 days ish to celebrate Christmas. So I think it's nice that we do it early. Like, you kind of want that feeling. Although don't you don't want, or I don't want Thanksgiving to be overshadowed by the capitalism holiday. I don't actually care. Capitalism's pretty cool, I think. Um, but yeah, I think Christmas it comes a bit early, but I mean you kind of need that time because otherwise you're not going to enjoy the season because days are short and months are short and Christmas I mean it'll be over the 26th of December. That's when Christmas is over. You take the tree down. You take your tree down after New Year's because you're lazy. Um, or you keep it up until March and you have a Mardi Gras tree and then it becomes an Easter tree and then you're like, fine, we'll take it down when it's November 8th of the next year. Not a true story, but I have had a Mardi Gras tree. That's real. That's just that's just what you do. That's just the fun of a Christmas tree is not taking it down. Um, let's see. But I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I guess I don't have many concrete opinions on things. Um, I tell you what, some stuff about Christmas, since I guess I'm already on that topic. Christmas Vacation, hilarious Christmas movie, so good. But I watch it every single year religiously. I'm bored of it. I've laughed at all the jokes. Dude, I've laughed at every single joke. Every time I watch it, every time I watched it for a while, I'd find something new. And it'd be a new little joke and it'd be hilarious and I'd laugh my ass off at it. Now if I watch it, I mean, I gotta wait a few years because I know the movie far too well to just watch it year after year after year. And it's been out since the 80s. So I think there's a lot of people who've been watching that for 40 something years, or I guess just less than 30 years. Less than 40 years, excuse me. But yeah, I can listen to the same songs, but I cannot watch the same movie over and over again. Same with Die Hard. I've watched Die Hard 1 and 2 so many times. They're good, but I kind of want to watch Die Hard 3, you know? I know it's not a Christmas movie, but it's still really good. Um, Iron Man 3, same thing. Everyone forgets Iron Man 3 is a movie that takes place during Christmas. Not to be confused with a Christmas movie, which people argue Die Hard isn't, but I'd say it is a Christmas movie, not a movie that takes place during Christmas. But I haven't watched any of the like, classic Christmas movies. Like I can't even think of their names. I assume, or I don't know. People say they're great. People say Citizen Kane is good, but you know, I can't believe it would be. Maybe it's just because I'm a freaking Zoomer. But the every time a bell rings, its angel gets its wing movie. That sounds awful. That sounds so boring. A Christmas Story? Come on, who likes that piece of crap? The kids are annoying. That's about it, and the movie's just not funny. Uh, yeah, I don't like that movie. And the parents won't get the kid a BB gun in the 50s? Like, the Cold War's going on, and everyone is like that's soft for the 50s, all right? Nowadays, 2021, not gonna call people soft for not getting their kid a BB gun because kids are frankly stupid. But in the 50s, kids could be stupid, lose an eye, and no one would care. And that's life. That's what happens. Nowadays, that's a lawsuit to everyone. Everyone's getting sued, including the kid. So yeah, you don't want to get your kid a BB gun even in 2012. That's cool. But in the 50s, get your kid a BB gun. That's what you do. And a leg lamp. Like I know Playboy, I don't think even existed. But there's got to be better things to look at than a lamp that looks like a lady's leg. Come on, man. I hate that movie. I will never watch A Christmas Story if it is up to me. The Grinch, another one, so bad. It's so annoying. I've seen The Grinch too many times. Jim Carrey Grinch, I've only seen like 3 times. It's kind of funny. Still don't want to watch it again. The new Grinch movie also looks bad. You didn't have to make it a second time. Why make it a third? I feel like there's probably some good Christmas movies that I'm overlooking, or at least ones worth talking about, like Norm of the North. One Christmas. This is a great story, by the way. One Christmas, well, I was a wee little boy, and back when Christmas gifts were fun to get, now I just want clothes, unironically. Like, clothes, money, that's all I want. I don't want the newest Xbox game. I bought myself an Oculus Quest for Christmas one year, so, that shows what I do with my money for myself, because it's just easier. But one year for Christmas, I got a remote control, like Buzz Lightyear car. Like Toy Story 2 had just come out, I think. So, and I loved Buzz Lightyear. He was cool because he was way cooler than Woody. And my parents got me a Buzz Lightyear RC car, and it was dope because it's an RC car. I was like 4 or 5 or whatever age, younger than that, I think, actually. And my granddad and my dad were, I mean, they're great people. I don't live in like a bad household, but they were like, oh, let's take this for a spin. And they took my little RC car with the little cheap, crappy wheels out into my granddad's driveway. And they started running it around and like bumping it over rocks and stuff. And I wanted to test it out for me. I have no idea. I'm sure they just wanted to have fun with an RC car. And they brought it back inside, and they're like, oh yeah, it works quite well. And then I started using it, and like the wheels didn't work. It wasn't the batteries that they burned out the motor running it over grass. So that's a nice little memory. Is the year I got my Christmas present destroyed by my own family. It sounds sad. It's actually funny. Um, there's also Christmas is a time for ducks. Who eats duck? Isn't that what you do? No, you eat goose on Christmas. Or am I thinking of something else? Either way, that sounds odd. It sounds fine, but it's not Thanksgiving. There's not a specific fowl you're supposed to eat. And speaking of overrated foods, what's up with cranberry sauce for Thanksgiving? Because that's even closer. Like, is it jelly? Is it sauce? It comes out. It's not even something you make. You buy it at the store. I don't know why they don't have it. People don't eat it year round. They only eat it during Thanksgiving. And you just loop it out of the can, and it comes in that little cranberry sauce can shape. And then you just like cut it and let it slide. Like what are you supposed to eat that on? I've never once had cranberry sauce because I don't respect it, because it's just jelly. It's not a sauce, it's not liquid, it's a gelatin, and it probably just tastes like grape jelly. And if I want grape jelly, I'll eat grape jelly. If I want a PB&J, I'll use jelly. I don't want it on my turkey. Don't like cranberry sauce. Don't like cheesecake either. Cheesecake is alright, but calm your ass down about this fermented milk cake, okay? The crust is the best part, and you can't deny that. You can't deny that, because people love to just bite straight down into it. No one eats just the cheese part. No one eats just the curdled milk, okay? The fermented, like, cow squeeze. Everyone just wants the crust, and they want the flavored pattern on the top. And there's too many flavors of it, okay? There's too many flavors. And if it's cheesecake, why don't we do like brie or blue cheese cheesecake? No, you're eating it for the Oreo. You're eating it for the crumbles on top. You're eating it for the blueberry jam. Okay, calm down with cheesecake. And calm down with cheese in general, honestly. That's another thing. Cheese, it's good, but you don't like if it smells bad, why on earth would you eat it? Blue cheese and well, I don't know other cheeses. Honestly, I think I already said blue cheese and brie, but like they can't be that good. Cheddar's fine, fine. I'll eat shredded cheese, or I'll eat cheese on a burger or a taco or a grilled cheese or in something. But to just put smelly foot cheese smegma on a cracker and just pop that in your mouth and be like, mmm, delicious, is so strange. And the fact that someone found out that if you leave this cow excrement, it's not that, obviously, but they look like a cow's udders look gross. And the fact that they somehow found out milk comes from that and it tastes good. And then they put that out and they left it like for too many days out on their counter and it turned into a smelly, sour gloop. And they were like, this would be so good if we mixed this spice in it and then let it mold and eat it. I don't know what was happening back when stuff was being started, but whoever came up with cheese should have been dropped. Should have not been dropped as a child. Excuse me. That's my overrated foods rant for the evening. Steven told me to do a 2-minute update video with snappy editing, and then I asked him what that means, and he said, I don't know, make it entertaining. So 2 minutes has turned into 27 at this point. I feel like it's probably entertaining. I would listen to this far through. I haven't stopped talking other than a couple times. I'm out of breath. I'm not used to talking like this. Nice little breathing break. Catch my breath for the rest of the episode. Entertaining part. Who knows? Maybe it won't be short. Maybe this will be an hour. Probably won't. I'll probably end it at like 45 minutes because I'll run out of stuff to talk about. I don't have any really current events. Let me Google a current event. Oh, here's something that's kind of interesting, or kind of funny. The other day, Elon Musk. This I didn't find this online. I just remember hearing about this. So this is like eighth-hand information. I can probably just pull up the tweet, but Elon Musk tweeted, or I don't. He didn't tweet. He made like he made multiple $billion in a day, and then the United Nations something group tweeted at him saying that if he used like a fraction of that, he could solve world hunger. And he was just like, "Oh yeah, tell me how, and I'll give it to you." Um, so that was pretty funny. Uh, he probably just wants them to invest in Dogecoin or something, or see if you can get a spot on who's ever on Saturday Night Live, and that's the end all be all of television nowadays. So I don't know. I just thought that was pretty funny. Elon Musk. I don't know how there's more money in the world for these people to make. His net worth is 28 or $281.6 billion, which of course if you don't know how net worth works cuz you're a fool, it doesn't mean he has $28.1 billion. It means if he sold all his assets, that's how much money he'd have. He does have probably multiple billions of money, wealth he can spend, but a lot of the 20 God, a lot of the billions of dollars that are in his net worth are like Tesla, SpaceX, and stuff. Just some people don't understand that. I feel like an asshole saying that. Um, but yeah, that's how net worth works. But he made a few billion the other day. I think it was probably still Tesla stock. I'm not sure. Probably some sort of stock thing. That's how he made his billions. So probably still doesn't actually have that money to spend. It's in the market. Um, but yeah, he said he would solve world hunger if he was told how. And if this organization is anything like PETA, from what I've heard also, I mean, I'm sure PETA is bad if people are all saying it's bad, but sure this organization isn't really perfect and can't really solve world hunger because they've probably had billions of dollars to solve world hunger in the past. And I'm pretty sure it's still going on. So that's happening in the world. Um, Here's something unrelated. The audience, you probably should have mentioned this earlier. Doing shout out time. Tell us what to talk about. If you have an idea, if you have, say something in the comments. We said it last video, I think. Talk to us, for God's sake. We reply as the channel. Someone replies. Someone will say something if your comment is funny enough. Even if it's not, even if it's a number or a letter, we'll probably reply with another number or letter. Or tell us what you want us to talk about. Give us a controversial topic. We'll debate lightly. We probably won't debate. Give us, I don't know, interesting fact. Comment so we can be like, oh, this person said this. Um, we want to interact with the audience since we all know you in real life. Uh, so it'll be interesting to see your or hear your comment on a YouTube channel when you could just hear us say your comment in real life. I don't know. Talk to us. Tell us what's up. I don't know. I guess I could end it here. I don't really want to, but there's really nothing. I don't want this to be the whole episode if we don't record another one. So I'm just trying to think. There's yeah, I guess I'm petering out. Still haven't edited the escape room video. I mean, I've edited some of it. I think I'm just gonna break down, upload like a 10-minute clip. Just get that much out of the way at least, so you have something. But it's taken forever because I have been like it takes to edit like a minute of that video. It takes like 10 minutes because it's three different points of view, points of view. Um, so it takes a while to edit even like a minute of it. And I've just been super busy, and procrastination is also a thing. But I feel like we'll blame it on busyness more. Steven has a video he's been editing as well. Uh, we have a Phasmophobia video. That's the second part of our other one we posted. I want to play Worms with the guys because they played it while I was at work, which is whatever. It was a hilarious recording. Oh, I wouldn't have wanted it to go differently. It's probably just annoying to hear me drone on about not having anything to say. But it's not even Thanksgiving, so I'll probably digress from Christmas and we'll all talk about it together and I'll be like, oh yeah, in my solo episode, I talked about this. And then someone will be like, oh my god, why did you record that? That was such a cringy episode. It'll go something like that. I guarantee it. Um, but yeah, even looking at my board in my room of stuff, there's nothing. I got Vans recently. I've never owned a pair of shoes that were any semblance of stylish until recently when I got some like Adidas like skate shoes or like I don't know what it's called. I think skate shoes is the right one. You know, they look like low top Vans, but they're Adidas. It's like that style of shoe. But I got some high top Vans the other day. Um, Quite nice, only $70 from Kohl's. And they're like $100 online, so that was amazing. Plus $5 off from returning something on Amazon. If you want clothes, go to Kohl's. This isn't a shout out to Kohl's because I don't really care, but Kohl's, any sort of outlet store like that, very, very cheap. Or I don't know, some of their stuff's like $40 for a shirt, so I don't really respect that. Amazon's cheaper, but it's probably all made in a death shop, not a sweatshop, a death shop, where people die. You know, you got that one. Anyways, I thought that was funny. Frankly, you should have laughed, but I can't hear it. So yeah, I got Vans. That was cool. I'm trying to get some new socks. Real interesting stuff going on in my world. I can't find ugly Christmas sweaters. Like with everything else that's out with Christmas, I thought, oh, or not even ugly Christmas sweaters. I want like a festive sweater, a festive pullover, knitted. I can't find one. I found some at Kohl's, and they all have like Central Perk or Darth Vader like stuff on them. I don't want stuff. I want a Christmas design, not a big picture of Santa Claus's face with like the MLG glasses over the eyes sewn onto the front. I want the design without the picture, the background, if you will. I was told Walmart might have them. I checked Target. I went through a whole mall. I went through Belk, Macy's, JCPenney, uh, everywhere but like Hollister and Aeropostale. Well, I really only went to like three or four stores, even with a Hot Topic, but I wasn't. I go to Hot Topic because I feel like they'll have cool stuff, and then I get a bit freaked out because like someone's chanting incantations while blowing a fat vape cloud in the back, so it's a bit odd. Not my favorite store, because my favorite store is the Lego store, where they closed that down in the mall near us, which is sad. And they closed down Brookstone for good, I think, everywhere a while ago. But Brookstone was only cool because you'd find that like hot new gadget and you buy it and get it for Christmas and use it for a week and then forget about it. Rest in peace, everything I ever got from there. Forgot where I was going. I guess I was talking about the stock market. I want to start investing, so I want to make like an account on one of those things, but you have to set up a bank account and social security number and stuff, which should take like what 10 minutes. So I could probably do that whenever, but I also don't have the money to actually like buy any good stocks. So I don't know. Um, so yeah, screw it. I'll call it there before I think of anything else to talk about. Look out for new videos on our YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. If you don't, then don't, obviously, because it's not going to change anything. We'll still get, like 50 views and wonder who wanted to watch this. I'm just droning on to save time, so I'm just going to go ahead and call it here. This has been me talking to you. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, what have you. We will be back next week. It all depends on what happens. And you know what? I'm posting this, and it's too late in the end of the video. You've already listened to all this much. But yeah, I'm posting this, and so you can shut up about it. Um, that's it. That's the video. Thanks for watching. This is the actual end.